And if you base that on Genesis 1 in their translation, Moses was made one of the Elohim gods by Yahshua the Lord. So if you can note this, if you note in Genesis chapter 1, all 31 verses as it's recorded today, using the name the Elohim, in actuality, there were no chapters, no verses in the original Torah with the fact in mind. And with that fact in mind, looking at what is called chapter 2:1 or chapter 2:1, 2, and 3 of Genesis, which uses the word Elohim only, are actually a part of the chapter 1, which would make it 34 verses to chapter 1, not 31. And it goes on. 2:2. And the seventh day the Elohim, Nundamud, Israel of the Anunnaki, finished his duties which he had done, and he desolate and kept the Sabbath on the seventh day from all of his duties which he had done. 2:3. And the Elohim, Nundamud, Israel, blessed the seventh day and declared it Kodesh holy, because in it he desolated from all of his duties which the Elohim the Anunnaki had done. And so it goes on. Only in verse 4 of chapter 2 do they introduce a new name, which is Yahuwana. The Elohim where you can see that they added the name Yahuwana to this Elohim. This group or beings, this is the first time you see Yahshua Elohim, meaning Yahshua of Elohims. Then it repeats on through that whole chapter. And so it goes on. These Elohim and Anunnaki are the genealogy of the skies, rich of Elohim, a planet or another galaxy. And the planet Earth, when they were reconstructed and procreating in the day that the Yahshua of the Elohim and Anunnaki made the planet Earth and its skies appear. So in chapter 3, verse 1, the God becomes Elohim again, which it states. Nakash, Halab, the reptilian and son of Zakar, a reptilian originally from Meldak, Vulcan, who relocated within Orion, a 6-star constellation, and his wife Malachi, the Hindu, and the evil spell casting whisperer, being the scrutiest of all the world outside of the enclosed garden, spoke with Eve, Nekeba, the daughter of Batah and Anan, and said, Did the Elohim, Kekoel, Rudiwal, or Rudiwana, Uriel, tell you that you are not to consume anything in the enclosed garden you desire? Question. And it goes on. Make note that this has the serpent man, Dagma, referring to the Yahshua Elohim, as simply, did the Elohim tell you this? Speaking about a group. And he continues to repeat this in verse 5 until he gets to the word gods in your English translation, which confirms that all of the time, it was plural. For it uses the same word, Elohim. Now, how is this worded? So it goes on. The seraphim, the agreeable Elohim Anunnaki, know that when you eat of it, your eyes will be open, and you will be just as powerful as they are, yet having the willpower of knowing and feeling both agreeable things and disagreeable things. And it goes on. For God Do knoweth that in the day that you eat thereof, then your eyes shall be open, and you shall be as gods with an S, knowing good and evil. And here the gods is written as a plural in English. However, in the Hebrew, it's the same word as the Elohim. This verse confirms that the Elohim throughout the Bible is plural and not singular. So I'm going to stop right there and continue on in the next video, or maybe in a couple of videos depending on how I maneuver. But again, I'm going to stop right here, and it is encouraged for you to check this out. I'm just going over this because, again, if people are interested and want to know more, you can definitely get the book and read it for yourself and do a self-study, and this most definitely will help you understand the Bible more and break it down for you so much better, so much clearer. So I'm going to leave it at that. And I hope y'all know that, again, it is encouraged to do a self-study on this good journey within, and knowing the right knowledge will make you free if applied to your life and taken in with the open mind. You'll begin to see the paradise within once you begin to know and understand and understand and overstand what's happening in these scriptures with facts. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Again, know that you are loved. I hope you know this. Know that you are loved beyond this world. Begin to spread that love to each other and be in that good love frequency. And on that note, release our Master Teacher, Dr. Malachi L. Peace, love, shalom, and